Angry taxi operators in Nelson Mandela Bay are accusing their associations of robbing them. They say they haven't received the money government set aside for COVID-19 relief funds. A few weeks ago, the city was brought to a standstill when operators went on a strike for this. Operators have vowed to continue protesting if the funding matter isn't resolved. Our reporter Ronald Masinda is live from Gqeberha and joins us now. Good morning to you, Ronald. What are the associations saying? Because this continues to affect the average commuter.
It is indeed. Well, good morning to you, Morena, live from New Brighton. This is where the taxi industry will hold talks to try and resolve and get to the end of this issue that has been grappling with for several weeks now. Of course, 3 weeks ago, taxi operators went on a strike, affecting many people who rely on minibus taxis as a mode of transport. But just for more reaction from the taxi industry, I'm joined by Mr. Ndaba, one of the taxi industry's representatives. Mr. Ndaba, thank you so much for your time. First of all, what will be discussed here and what has happened over the past few weeks?
Good morning to everyone and your listeners. Firstly, we want to say 3 weeks ago we embarked on a strike in connection with the money that comes from the government, the money of the relief fund that some of us didn't get, some of us did get, but we've got a problem with that. So that's why we embark on a strike, because we'll find that there's a misuse of money, but all those things will be rectified today by the officials that are here. ECTTC will be here, the executives of the 10 association will be here to rectify what happened to the money. That's what we are here for today.
We do know that at some stage during the negotiations, you had given the Labour Department around 7 days to investigate. What has the Labour Department told the taxi industry?
The guy that they sent to us from the PE or Nelson Mandela Bay region didn't come back to us as a person. Then they bring other people to us, of which we're not satisfied the way they answer us, of which they don't know the core of the strike or the core that caused us to be on a strike, or their investigation is not the way we know, is not the way we understand. Instead, they take us back to where we don't want to.
How much money are we exactly talking about here? And in terms of, to your knowledge, because we've been told that around only 2 taxi associations out of potentially 11 received the funding.
Firstly, it's 3 associations. It's not 2. It's Pedita and Uncedo Njoli and Uncedo Yudnik. The 3 associations, they receive the money. One, according to ETCCTC, he gave us figures that he gave Pedita 17 million, around 17 million, and Uncedo around 6.5 million. But we are still going to know how much they gave to Uncedo Yudnik.
Mr. Ndaba, just to close, I just want to find out if things don't get resolved today, and I understand that tomorrow you'll also be holding another meeting, will there be a strike on Monday?
I can't take a decision for the masses. The masses are the highest body that will take a decision, or that will make a decision tomorrow at 10 o'clock. If we didn't resolve anything in Centenary Hall with the officials and the executives, then they are the one who will say, look, now this is the direction we're going to take. We can't, as a leadership of the working class, we can't take any decision. The people that are going to take a decision is the masses.
Thank you very much indeed for your time, Mr. Ndaba, telling us there, Morena, that talks are still ongoing. We do understand now that 3 taxi associations received a whopping amount of around 17 million rand, and they're still trying to get to the bottom of how this money was distributed. Now, of course, earlier last month when we reported on the story, we did hear that the Labour Department sort of confirmed to the taxi associations that there were people who received money according to them, and those taxi operators and taxi owners saying that they didn't in fact receive this money. So investigations were still ongoing. We do understand that, there will be some sort of consultation with taxi drivers and owners who won't be part of this gathering, and we're possibly sooner to finding out whether or not what will be discussed and what will be the outcomes following these discussions.